there's this sort of typical thing that we might witness in children, in my case, my kiddos. You know, one of my daughters has a treat and they get a lot of energy. Right? They start you know, running around, and they're high on sugar. But with that comes also a valley, you know, a peak and a valley, and so there can be a relative crash in energy. Moderation is really important, but there are some treats which might be relatively better than others. And at the bottom of kind of the whole spectrum of health, I might put sugar that's almost purely, or candy that's almost purely sugar. It'd be things like lollipops or taffy. One thing you can do immediately is, if you have a lot of unhealthy candy, with each handful in between, you could have a carrot, for example. So there's ways of sort of almost immediately helping mitigate that candy. Now, that might be hard to convince, you know, our child to do, but it may be easier for you or me to do. My daughters like to remind me one of the more important lessons in nutrition, and that is it's okay to cheat every now and then. I think taking too strict an approach to nutrition and completely limiting things often will backfire, especially when it comes to kiddos. And so we let them enjoy their candy pretty much unrestricted, and you know, they tend to regulate themselves.